Hello Pokemon trainers, welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video here on iStarly TV. Today we've got a really fun deck to show off, and this is a Garchomp EX deck. Now, full disclosure, I do only own one copy of this card at the moment, so I'm really hoping that I can open another one. But this is a really awesome card, and this was a deck that I featured in my 3 new decks video. When the set came out, I did a video that showed kind of 3 fun, powerful decks that you could try out with the new cards. And of course, Garchomp EX was one of them. And this is a really fun and interesting line where you play Glameow, and you play it with Team Galactic Grunt, which can dig out a Glameow from your deck. And then with cards like Communication and Research and stuff like that, you basically just have this situation where you can kind of just draw a bunch of cards throughout your deck and make it a lot more likely that you'll find Garchomp. Because of course, with Stage 2 Pokemon, their biggest drawback is the fact that they are Stage 2. You have to find all the pieces to make it work, and this just kind of improves the consistency. Now, this deck was originally made with the previous Garchomp from Space Time Smackdown, the Dragon one, the Water and Fighting Energy one. And that one has another thing going for it where its ability allows you to discard a card from your hand and draw a new card. So you can kind of throw away Galactic Grunts that you don't need or Glameows that you don't need, which can be really awesome. So we don't really have that level of churn, but it's Garchomp EX. It looks fun, and I'm excited to try it. And because I don't have a second copy, I decided to switch it for Hitmonlee. I just think Hitmonlee is just a really strong Pokemon in general, and a lot of decks try to set up their active spot or set up their bench with their active spot, and being able to kind of poke away at their bench with your Stretch Kick is great. It sounded really weird, but anyways, as far as items and trainers and stuff, pretty standard stuff. Pokeball, Communication, Cape, Research, Cyrus, Grunt. Pretty clean, pretty streamlined. And once we open that second copy of Garchomp, this deck will be stronger. So let me know what you think about it. And hey, if you don't have Garchomp EX just yet, feel free to play the version of the deck with the Dragon Pokemon. You can play Gabite from the Space Time Smackdown set and then play Garchomp from the Space Time Smackdown set. Basically, swap out Hitmonlee for Garchomp and then swap out Garchomp EX for Garchomp and then swap out these Gabites for the other one, and then add in the Water Energy, and then everything else is the same. I guess for that deck, though, you could play Cynthia instead of Cyrus, because Cynthia would boost the damage from your Garchomp. So let's try it out. Here's our first opponent for the day. Opening hand is rough here. We lead with a Glameow. We don't have anything else, so yeah, this is kind of rough because we have Grunt and we have Grunt and Communication. Communication, I can't talk. We draw the second Communication, the second Grunt, which is basically a useless card. We will never use that card again, unfortunately, because we have both Glameows now. Let's throw away this Glameow, look for Gibble. Wow, okay. Rough start here. I'm gonna save the Cape for now. What does this do again? Oh, that's interesting. Why would anyone play Steel? Wow, okay. So that's basically a red card. We get to draw 3, which honestly might just help me at this point. Thank you, opponent. We have one more Communication in the deck, so we can use these 2 Pokeballs to find basically Gibble. I think is the only thing left in our deck. Actually, I guess we did just put the other Glameow back. And then if we draw another Communication, we can try to find one of the evolutions of Gibble. Okay, this will find Gibble, guaranteed. And let's roll those dice. Let's go ahead and put the energy onto Glameow and try to chunk away the Mawile. Nice, awesome. Okay, we got lucky there, but that's pretty great. There's a Skarmory, cool. I love Skarmory. And if they're only doing 20 to us with Mawile, well, actually they just put the energy on Pawniard, so there's a Communication. If we can find that Garchomp, this is going to be really strong. Okay, that's good. We do want that. And I guess we'll start loading up the Gabite, because if we ever want to go into Hitmonlee, it only requires 1 energy, so that's pretty good. Cross our fingers, everyone. Hold your breath. Yes! That's extremely lucky. I had a game today where I was playing Heracross, and its attack does 50 damage, but if you flip 2 heads, it does 120. And 2 turns in a row, I got 2 heads, so little lucky today, I'll say. They're probably going to evolve this into Bisharp right now. Oh, they have Arceus. Interesting. Yeah, they do have Bisharp. It's doing 70, so they are going to finally knock us out. Why are they playing Arceus, though? Is it Probopass or Magnezone? Either way, they knock us out. I think I gotta go into Hitmonlee here just because we don't have the Garchomp yet, so we're not guaranteed to have it just yet. And if we go into Gabite, oh, there it is. That's awesome. I was gonna say if we go into Gabite, it's just gonna take needless damage. Okay, let's play this, and I mean, the question is, do we just start setting up Garchomp? Or do we just put the energy on Hitmonlee and start chipping away? I guess I'll start chipping away. And I guess this dies more quickly. Research. Yep, we survived that, which is nice. I mean, but now this is actually great because now we get to put the second energy on Garchomp. And then the next turn, that's a great draw as well. The next turn we get to use Dragon Claw, which will one-shot their Bisharp. Honestly, I'm gonna shoot the Arceus here because if we do go into Garchomp, we will be able to knock out their Skarmory with linear attack. I was gonna say Lunar attack. But they're going to knock us out here. They're going to be ahead on points. Then we go into Chomp, and yeah, let's see what we can do here. How do we do this? Honestly, I think I'm going to knock out their Arceus because, yeah, I think we go into, I think this can win us the game. We go into Chomp here, we put the energy on it, we Cyrus their Arceus into play, and then kill it with Dragon Claw. And then the rest of their Pokemon that they have remaining just don't do enough damage to knock out Garchomp in a timely manner. So yeah, I think this is just going to be the right call. And then not only that, but next turn we can just destroy their Skarmory with linear attack. So we should have the W here. Of course, they could have Potion, they could have Cape. If they're playing Skarmory in the first place, they likely have Cape or something in their deck, so they could survive. But at the same time, if they go into Bisharp here, then we can just knock them out with Dragon Claw. So unless they have double Cape, we should be able to win this. Oh, they have... I guess now that I think about it, my opponent did put in their little bio thing, they did say that they are a beginner, so... yeah, maybe I should have gone easy on them. But I'm just playing the deck, right? I'm just seeing how the deck can function, and it did function, which is great. And they also have Registeel, which is cool. I like Registeel. They're going to go into it. Fair. That's smart. If they have Cape now, we don't... kill them. Just actually, I think they're weak to. Oh no, they're weak to fire. Okay, well, unfortunately for them, they do not have the Cape, so we're just gonna knock them out. And that's a W for game 1. And the deck looked pretty good, and we found Garchomp at the right moment, and we were able to kind of terrorize them. And that's what Garchomp does. It's just so strong. Once I get that second copy, this deck is going to be very good. All right, sorry about that. I had to get my pets in order. Okay, so what do we lead here? They have a water deck. I guess I'll lead Glameow because it can chunk away potentially. And then we have a Grunt to grab another one, and then if we draw Communication, we can try to dig for like Gabite. I've been liking Hitmonlee in the deck, but honestly, there is a big drawback with Hitmonlee, which is that it's a basic, so it's another Pokemon that you can find with Pokeball, which can be a problem sometimes. Like if you're looking for a Gibble and you draw that. That's a great draw. Let's just do this to reduce the number of cards in our deck, so we're not going to draw this later. And honestly, let's just go for the attack here, and then after that I'll start loading up the energy on Gibble or Gabite. Unfortunately, we don't attack, but hey, that's fine. Can't get lucky all the time, right? They're also playing Water Energy. I wonder if they're playing Irida. But if we ever find Garchomp, we're gonna be off to the races. Okay, there's Articuno. Definitely not something I'm happy to see. But they're gonna get to do 20 to my Glameow. Research is a nice draw, especially if we find that Garchomp. Oh my god, I'm so lucky, bro. I am so lucky. Alright, I'm gonna play the second Gibble on the bench. And I guess I might as well play Cape. And then let's attack again, even though honestly I don't think it really matters. Because next turn we get to go into Garchomp. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. The game was like, oh, it doesn't matter? Alright. Actually, it does matter, because now if they evolve into Pidgeotto, Garchomp cannot one-shot it. But if that's the case, I will probably... Okay, they're retreating. If they don't evolve, I still am okay with this, I think. Let's see. We'll have to see how this all plays out. They do evolve. Huh. This is potentially scary. I think I have to... I mean, I could roll the dice again and flip, and if I get heads, then Garchomp next turn can one-shot Articuno. And then Garchomp won't have to take any extra damage. Because if I just go into Garchomp now, then they can just attack me. But I think it's worth it to just pressure them. I think it's worth it to just pressure them. Yeah, let's go 50 on Articuno, and then we get to knock them out next turn. I am a little afraid of a Pidgeot EX. Which I guess would do more damage because we have more benched Pokemon. There it is. Okay. They're going to set that up. But then they have to decide what to put energy on. Like, if they put energy on Pidgeot here, I'm just going to go linear attack on it. And I won't attack Articuno. Okay, because they did this, now I kind of feel like I have to. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. That's really annoying. I forgot that they could do that. Oh, yeah, that's really bad. I think... Oh, wait, we have a Hitmonlee. What do we do here, though? I think we just have to go 100 on Articuno, right? And then we go to 130, and then they hit us for 80. We go down to 50. And then they just... But then if they want to go Blizzard, they can't put an energy on Pidgeot, which means when they go into Pidgeot, they won't be able to attack me, if I'm thinking correctly. So yeah, if they want to deal as much damage as possible here, they have to go for the Blizzard, which means they have to put the energy on Articuno, which once again means that they are not putting it on Pidgeot. Glameow's kind of nice to see because it's a lot easier to kill. So once we knock out Articuno, we can just try to knock out Glameow, and that's our third point. Plus, if they ever retreat Articuno, I mean, we have linear attack, so we just kill them, so there's no point in them retreating. Something that would be kind of annoying to see would be if they put the energy on Pidgeot here. Yeah. Oh, because we just filled our bench. Oh man, I need to be thinking more about this stuff. So they hit me for 40 here. I go to 90. Okay. I mean, I guess this makes some amount of sense. Yeah, I guess that's kind of a smart play. But now we can just go into Hitmonlee, right? and just save our Garchomp? Oh, but then they can just one-shot me with Blizzard. Oh, I took too long. Oh well. That was probably the better play anyway. I could have gone into Hitmonlee here, but Garchomp is very difficult for them to kill. I mean, unfortunately, we just don't have another Garchomp EX. If we did, then this would be a worthy play. We'll make them think we might have it. What do we do here? We could go linear attack on Pidgeot. And then next turn they hit me for 80. Oh, the fact that they got that point is gonna come in handy for them. Okay, fine. Well, because we can't even kill Pidgeot. We kill Articuno here. We have to kill Articuno, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we're dead. Kill Articuno, we go down to 110. And what else can we do? They go Pidgeot, which is going to be what? 20, that's 40, 120. Yeah, we're dead. That was annoying. So what could we have done differently? I feel like there's probably a lot we could have done differently. I'll think about it. If you notice anything, let me know in the comments. I know what we could have done differently. We could have opened a second copy of Garchomp EX. Yeah, maybe that would have actually helped, because then we wouldn't have had the Hitmonlee on the back. I don't know. But either way, this deck is fun, and Garchomp is very powerful. I'm not saying this is the best version of Garchomp EX that you could build, but it seems like a solid version for sure. And once you have 2 copies, it's just a lot more consistent, and the whole Glameow package is pretty fun. Like, I've enjoyed playing with it. And once again, sometimes you just do 40 damage, which is a pretty solid amount of damage, especially for 1 energy. So with Grunt, you can just, again, you get to reduce the number of cards in your deck. You just make it more likely to draw the other things. So yeah, there you go. It's a fun deck. So like I said, let me know in the comments what you think of the deck and what ways you have built or will plan to build Garchomp EX, because it's a fighting Pokemon. There's a lot of those running around, so there's a lot of potential for strong synergies and combos. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and please subscribe for more Pokemon TCG Pocket videos. And if you have any suggestions for other decks I should build around, let me know. Take care.